Well, g'day everyone, and welcome back to the Friday Frothy. Glenno, how are you, mate?
Mate, another stupendous week. Stupendous week. It's been brilliant.
It's been brilliant, mate. We're going to do something different tonight. We're going to do a bit of work on YouTube and Facebook, and half the show on Facebook as well. So
hopefully he's confused me because I don't know about you guys, but that means everything. I think.
Exactly.
I think it means everything.
Grab your frothies and whatever you want to have a drink tonight, because tonight's an epic show, and this is the Friday Frothy.
Guys, I'm my views. You're listening to the Friday Frothy. What a fantastic show.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Frothy. I hope you've had a great week, Glennie. I've had a stupendous, busy week.
Well, it has been busy. A little bit of a different week for us, but on my side. But look, I was lucky enough, mate, to meet up with a good old mate that you know.
An old mate?
Fuzzarino, and old Arthur up in Dalby, mate, up in Queensland.
Uncle.
And Fuzz and his lovely daughter, and they got married down at Mona.
Yes.
And that was Mona. It was Mona, mate. It was beautiful, apparently. I didn't go, but it did look... We had a
Congratulations,
great time,
guys.
Well done, Fuzz.
Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to our... are we on there or not? Are we on here?
I'm just about to press start.
Guys, you have to deal with us because we're going to go on to Facebook as
We're
tonight.
babies. We've got teething problems, haven't we?
Well, you know, it's what we do.
That's what we do.
Excuse me while I just muck around with my phone for a second.
Well,
It's Jeff giving me 10 million jobs and not giving me time to
have
know
a
more.
listen. Have a listen, hey? Hey?
it's already started. This is what we do in this. There's love, there's war, there's everything.
There's lots of it. So, guys, it's been a great week. We've got a lot of new followers, Glennie, on our Facebook page, and
Press that live. Here we go.
oh, here we go. We're going to change. We're going to do a bit of live on Facebook as well. Here we go. Good evening, viewers and people and followers on Facebook.
Yes, hello, Facebook.
YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube. We love you all.
And everywhere.
Oh, and everywhere.
Right, anyway.
Everywhere.
And
the Friday Frothy's live.
The whole...
Get the show going.
Right, we're
All
off.
right.
We're off and running. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Thanks for joining up as members and followers on Facebook. Thank you to our
appreciate it.
subscribers. The show is going crazy, and I've got an announcement to make tonight, Glennie, on another
You
superb interview.
got another one.
Yeah, we've got one coming
You give
up.
me announcements all the time.
Yeah, I know, but I'll get to him in a minute. I just wanted to say, during the week we hit 400 followers, or I don't know. Do you call them members, guys? Can you let me know?
I call them groupies.
On Facebook, and the gentleman's name is, I don't know if you're a gentleman, but Daniel Darcy from Victoria. He was our 400 person on Facebook.
I haven't spoken to him. Well done, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you very much.
At
Daniel.
400. Well, good on you, mate.
So, mate, let me tell you,
Make sure you tune in,
it's
though.
legit. I haven't
Now.
got your voucher yet, but Daniel's won himself a $50 BWS voucher,
Jeez, that's not to be scoffed at, mate.
a Friday Frothy thingo,
Oh,
a key ring,
the lot.
coffee mugs, Corey's garden and landscaping stuff as well. So, well done, mate. I haven't done it yet, but it is coming. It's coming in the mail. And congratulations on being the 400. I think we're at about 450 already. So it's booming.
Put it out to your mates too over there in Victoria, mate. So we're cousins across the Bass Strait, as they call it.
Bass Strait. Yeah. Now, guys, if you don't know who we are, I'm Jeff. This is Glenn. We do this every Friday night, and probably every second or third week we do interviews with people. And I can tell you now, and you probably know this already, Glennie, who have we interviewed?
Where do I start, mate?
I've asked the wrong
Merviews, Damon Header. Okay, let's people that don't know Merviews.
You have no idea,
The
do you?
great legend. Not really.
Do you watch this show?
Not really, no. But the thing is that we've done so many people. I mean, when you ask me, I can't keep up with it, mate.
Here we go.
Damon Header.
Damon Header is a professional dart player. Yeah. We've had Roger Woolley, ex-Australian and Tasmanian cricket captain. We've had Merv Hughes. We've had
Jeff Horn,
Jeff
boxer,
Horn, world
the
champion
Australian
boxer.
world champion
We've had Alex Peroni. We've had
Ken Peace, author and extraordinaire Melbourne
Jason
writer.
Belmonte, the best tempered bowler in the world. And it just goes on and on. AFL players, VFL players. and
Mr. Podolzak.
But let me tell you, mate.
To Mr. Tony Martin. We've had lots. And Alan Johnson, the great... Melbourne, Colin Garland. We just keep going. That's what I said, Jeff. I can't keep going.
Guess who we've got? Hopefully, next week something's going on outside. Sorry, guys. Guess who we who we have next week, man. I'm very excited about this. As you guys know...
Silver Fox.
This-
Jace Pearson said, who's the Silver Fox?
Hey, Mr. Pearson, how are you, buddy?
How are you, mate? And by the way, Jace, I got the glasses off tonight, mate, and now you can see me bald head. Anyway, keep going.
Coming up to the Olympics, guys, we're starting to get a number of ex-Olympians and Commonwealth Games people, and maybe some current people to talk to. And next week is Knobs.
What?
Exception.
Oh, that's what you said.
Exception.
Knobs. Oh, you get knobs on.
Let me tell you about this guy.
Darren Barmforth.
Very well known.
I'll translate for you.
Darren Barmforth. He is a rower. He is a silver medalist from the 2000 Olympic Games. What are you doing?
I'm doing a talk about it.
He is I think he's a 10-time national champion. So Australian
What he
champion,
is, mate,
10
he's a
time.
bloody star.
He is a world champion. He is a gold medalist in the Commonwealth Games. He's a silver medalist in the Olympic Games. And
Put it this way, mate. If I was out in the water, and this guy was in a boat, I'd want him coming out to save me because this guy can row. No motor.
no,
There you go.
no, he's a champion, and hopefully he's going to be on the show next week. And an Olympic rower and Commonwealth Games national champion 10 times. He is a gem, and
It's another sport, though, mate. It's rowing because we hadn't covered rowing.
We've
but
never
now we
done
get
rowing.
the best. We're only getting the best.
yeah.
Well, we're not. We don't. Sorry, I'm going to reiterate. We don't just get the best. We get down to grassroots.
And that's what I like.
We
to hear.
get we get everyone that's on there, whether they're at that level, or that level, because they're stars, mate. They're all stars.
They are stars. You're stars. If you're the best of what you do, that's what we want to talk to. And we've got some amazing guests coming up, guys, during the year. It's taken a little bit of time because I'm so busy at the moment to try and get the stars all lined up to get these people in. But stay with us because we have got some great interviews coming up. And also, guys, you can now find our podcast out on Spotify and iTunes.
And Podbean.
And Podbean. So if you do a search on the Friday Frothy on any of those platforms, you will get our podcast. We've only just started putting them up, but all of our previous interviews will go onto there, and maybe some of our live shows, depending on how this guy acts and carries on, because it can be embarrassing sometimes if you've watched our show before.
Actually, pretty embarrassing.
Mate, I just wanted to throw in, there's a guy who looks after us and buys our beers every week.
Oh, it wouldn't be Corey.
Corey's Garden and Landscape. He's a local landscape guy, and man, he does a tremendous job. So if you're living in the Hobart area,
Keep going, mate.
no, that's and you're after anything to do landscaping wise on your garden, around your house, pergolas, decks, fencing, anything like that. Corey's Garden and Landscaping. He is an absolute gem, and mate, we can't thank you enough.
He's a busy man, and look, that busy, he loves to come into the show, and at the moment, unfortunately, because of hopefully it's because of the show, but apart from that, he's just a great tradesman, so what he is, he's just flat out. So, unfortunately, at the moment, he's not coming in.
Ali, you got something there for Corey's Garden and
Here
Landscaping?
comes the ad.
Here he comes.
Chuck him on.
Go, Corey.
Now,
Corey's Garden and Landscaping. For your home and landscaping needs.
oh, we're back. So
Oh, that's... Who's Statler and who's Waldo?
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's just,
Who gives us
You've
stuff?
got a message here from Wayne Stubbs. Oops, sorry.
Oh, good on
Head
you,
to
Wayne.
Hobart Workers Club on the 21st of Feb. Biggest money Calcutta for pool is happening that weekend. Best over 50 pool players in the country.
We are there, Wayne.
21st of Feb.
21st of... Oh, we were going to go to these...
What was going to go to two?
We were going to go to the
Yeah, we
supercars that weekend, but Wayne, if we don't, we will be in the
will be
Workers
there,
Club,
yeah.
and we'll come and do a live cross from is that a Friday night?
It's a Friday
Wayne, is that a Friday night?
It is.
It is?
Okay.
Wayne, we'll
All
come and do a
well,
live
thanks,
cross
mate.
from
Well,
the
may
Workers
do
Club.
that. All right, with the Workers Club. In Liverpool Street. And all the best to the boys down there. Great meal down there, was it? And good bar staff down there too.
So anyway, guys, mate, let's get into the show. Thank you everyone for joining us. Hope you enjoy what we're doing, and as I said, join us next week. Hopefully, 99% that Darren.
Barnforth.
Thank you very much.
I
will be
just thought
on
you just
the
wanted to
show.
elbow me or
And
something.
he's an amazing man. Now we do a segment on the show every week called Out With It, and Out With It, Glennie, is
Anything that really gets on Jeff and my goat and the girl's goat, it doesn't matter. Anything that gets on your goat, we deliver.
Al,
It's called Out With It.
Out with it. Chuck it up, and I'll do it on Facebook. Out with it. This is really difficult doing two different things. Guys, out with it. As Glenn said, anything that gets on our goat during the weekend. Here's the first one, mate. You know there's a bit of a virus going around called coronavirus, and it's got nothing to do with beer.
It's got nothing to do with VB virus or Carlton Draft virus.
No, mate. Anthony Mundine, your mate.
Yes. The Mundine.
He reckons it's not real, and
It's not real?
No, he reckons that that's just a plot to spur a global outbreak, and he just thinks it's not real at all, and he's put that.
What are they doing stuck on a damn
cruise ship?
Cruise ship there, mate. They've been stuck in there, and they're going to be stuck in there for another week or two. I'd be stir crazy. I don't know about you viewers out there.
So Anthony Mundine.
Perhaps Anthony Mundine needs to be put in here, mate.
I think it might be real, mate, by the sounds of what's happening out there. I could be wrong. I'm no medical expert, but who knows?
I mean, we're protected down here in
Before you
Tassie.
go on,
Yes.
Is that Wayne?
Yes.
The goes all weekend, the pool champ comp.
Yep.
Sorry, and Jake's got both dogs running at Ipswich next Tuesday afternoon.
Is it,
4-3-1, True Luck, and paved in gold, drawn box 2 and box 3.
mate?
Get on it.
Can I just quickly go up to
Quickly,
Mr.
quickly,
quickly go up to
quickly.
Mr. Pitt, but thanks, mate, for the other week. We did win. We'll be on them. Because Three Cleves Tips will be on them.
That guy you're talking about is Jason
Great
Pearson.
horses.
He's from
Great
Pearson,
dogs, I mean.
Pearson
God,
Automotive
talking
from
about
Railway
horses.
Terrace in Milton. Did I say Terrace or Terrace? Terrace in Milton. If you need to get your car serviced or fixed
He's
or
got
any
the
kind.
best business up there,
Oh,
isn't
mate,
he?
he's a champion mechanic.
Right,
champion.
back out with it.
Back to out with it. All right, here we go. And he's got some dogs that are running on the greyhounds, and we'll bring that up later on. Mate, the next one I've got in out with it is the Australian team's been picked for the limited overs games, the 2020s and the
Oh, no,
50
we got to
overs.
go with this.
Yeah.
Called his name might be Marcus Stoinis.
Well, Mitch Marsh is in the team,
They call
and
him the Hulk.
Stoinis has not made it, and he is
Why?
the number one batsman.
Why has he
in,
made it, Jeff?
Well,
Probably got the medal.
I've got a feeling that maybe
he's
someone
yet
don't
to
like
find
him. I don't know.
Well, Glenn Maxwell got in this time, and they didn't like Glenn Maxwell, and Glenn Maxwell's back in, and it's fair to say Stoinis is actually batting better.
I think it's because they proved themselves that they just can't not pick them. They have to do it. And now,
Yeah.
I won't be surprised, guys, that someone will get injured and Stoinis will end up being on this
You'd
team.
have to, mate. He had another 83, wasn't it, the other night?
Ah,
in the final. No, in the final that last night, they,
83 or 54 balls he did, Glenn,
How good's that? That's not to be scoffed
You
at.
muppet, you Wardorf. Is that you? Wardorf.
I said birdie.
Birdie. But there again, Glennie, the BBL final probably won't even go ahead because of the rain that they're having up there. So,
Well, that's right. They might have to ship it down to Victoria.
well, they're not going to do it. Not going to do it.
It'll be no deal.
Sydney, you need to build a stadium with a roof. What's wrong with this? There's
well,
no
there
out
you
with
go.
it.
So-
Mate, here is the biggest out with it that I can come up with for the week.
Okay, mate.
Is
What have we
everyone
got?
sitting down? Sit down because you're going to need to sit down
I'm
for this.
sitting
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
there. I did.
All right. Did you?
Well, sorry.
I was watching Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
Nice. I love that show.
That's a good show.
I love that show.
I was
think it's
watching.
really
I would have been
relevant to
watching
the
Home and
next-
Away.
the next
What
story,
was you
Jeff.
watching? I'd probably watching Home and Away, Alf, and all
Well,
that.
someone's going to be filthy rich and someone's in the
anyway.
cat flap. Let me tell you, I'm still on out with it, guys. So, the halftime show had J-Lo and Shakira.
Yeah.
Ladies, fantastic show. I thought it was
I thought
sensational.
it was good.
I loved it. Loved it, right?
It was very bare. Yeah.
Well, you're right about being bare because someone from a religious group, and I won't mention any names,
David, wish he was there.
Devenmeyer.
He's a Dobbenmeyer.
Well,
wishes he was
David, guys, if you haven't heard the news, is planning to sue the NFL, right? Which is the National Football League.
Yeah, well done
Which
with
is
that.
correct.
That won't happen, mate. Sorry.
No, Glenn, let me just say, he thinks
us.
that there was too much crutch action going on.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh, you've got some pictures here, have you?
We've got
Yep,
pictures.
they're all
I
up.
thought there was a lot of them.
we
There's
go.
crutch all over the screen right now.
And
Sorry, guys, on Facebook, but there is crutches that we're showing at the moment.
sorry.
Between, was it J-Lo and both Shakira? I know Shakira shaked a butt.
Oh,
but
you know, Shakira's got it
she
out
did.
there.
Oh, she did all right too. Anyway, he thinks that because of all that unsolicited crutch shots, it's going to put his soul in danger of hellfire. Now, the only hellfire I know is of vodka and gin. So
Not to watch it.
Or,
Well-
or if it's there on time.
now,
That's ridiculous.
a little bit. I'm gonna go devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
David, I understand what you're saying because we're trying to promote women as being a fair sex, and we're on a level playing field. And these women have come out and they just strip off all their clothes.
They chose
and
to do that.
They chose to do it, exactly
They didn't
right.
get paid much.
But have a listen to this, viewers. David wants to sue the NFL for
I can't read that.
$867 trillion. Did I say trillion dollars?
I tell you, he has actually lost the plot, hasn't he? The guy,
So there you go.
he absolutely lost it, mate.
David, I hear,
life,
I hear what you're saying, and I thought it was a fantastic show. I absolutely loved it.
And I like. And the Super Bowl is the biggest show on earth.
Go and go make yourself a cup of tea while it's
There's a good chance that maybe Shakira and J-Lo will be performing on the Friday Frothy in the Frothy bar, probably in the next 6 months.
We will be. I will try very hard with you not to watch it.
Anyway, have you got anything for Out With this week? Because that's all I've got.
Oh no! Look, just that.
You got
no,
nothing.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Ali, that was Out With
How
it.
can you beat that?
You can't beat that. Trillion.
No,
What?
hang on, press the wrong button.
Oh, no.
We're back.
What is it? What is $1 trillion, by the way? Does anyone know?
It's like
It's a lot of
100 million.
money.
It's 100.
So it's $800 million, Nelly. 800 million. Anyway,
Wow, that's amazing. All right, let's get on to some real news
hang on,
because.
out with it because I didn't do the outro. Sorry.
Oh, what?
I pressed Odd Sports by mistake, and now we're doing out with it. Are you ready?
Out with it!
You're back.
It's a loose show tonight, guys. We've had a couple of froths before the start, so
I had one.
hope you're enjoying the show.
Now, do
Glennie,
you want to wind up your Facebook audience for now?
no,
Gonna
keep
it
them on.
down?
Keep them on, guys. Is there anyone there watching?
The audience
Yeah,
there
there's
just
8 watching.
settle down out there. You go.
Guys,
sorry.
out in Facebook land and YouTube land, thanks for joining us, guys. Scott McLaughlin, V8 supercar driver.
Yeah, no, he's done well, mate.
He's
He's hopping in, isn't he?
Well, he's talked about he's won Bathurst and he's won the touring car championships, and he wants to go to America, and he wants to go there to live. And he's picked up a ride, obviously with Penske, because he drives with Roger Penske in his team now in Australia, and he's been picked up for IndyCar, which so he's going to go over there and have a race. And see how he goes. Nitty,
I think he'll do well.
I think he will too.
Can drive, the guy.
He's heading to Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where I think that's where Jeremy and Ray come from. North Carolina.
Yeah, there's a song.
Hello, Jeremy and Ray from North Carolina. So
that is our friends.
it is,
On
yes,
the-
yes.
Yeah, well done.
So he's going over there to get his seat fit for the car, and he's going to do a race simulator session before heading to Austin, Texas on Monday. So congratulations
Yeah, well done.
to young Scotty, mate. You've
Well
done
done,
everything,
Scotty.
and how good would that be for? I know you're not Australian, but how good would it be for him to
Well, he's nearly.
to have
He's
a
New
win.
Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand, that's nearly.
Man, oh man,
Closer
oh man.
to Tasmania.
Now, Glennie, we touched on this earlier, and we spoke a little bit about coronavirus, and this is a little bit about what the show's going to be about tonight, because the Formula One is talking about having to reschedule their first race, which is is it in China? It is Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah, well, we're in a lot of trouble, mate.
Well, mate,
And I know where you're going after this, so keep going.
well, I'm just going to say, like, the Australian women's soccer, whatever you want to call it.
That's meant to be here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chinese Taipei.
They've been in lockdown. Yeah, the Chinese women have been in lockdown for 14 days or more.
They'd feel uneasy, wouldn't they, the Australian girls?
What is this going to do to sport all around the globe? Seriously.
Well, right at the moment, I don't know what people think, but I think it's obviously well documented on every news channel and on TV that every airport, every terminal, the
Frothy bar,
shipping, the
Yeah.
Frothy bar, everything. Quite seriously, until they actually get a handle on this, mate, I don't know what's going to happen. Do we?
No, sorry. Someone just
Do we know what's
someone just put a picture up of Waldorf and stuff.
I
No,
don't think
we don't.
Waldorf and that knows what's going to happen.
And I'm going to go as far as say Marcus Stoinis, who hasn't made the Australian team.
All the cricketers.
Well, did they want to be flying over to countries? And I know it's not in that country
Well-
because they're going to South Africa, aren't they?
That's right.
And I don't think it's there at the moment. But
And we're certainly not making light of this. This is dead set
it's
serious.
very serious.
All our trade, everything to do with China and which goes all over the world. Everything at the moment is running a little bit of strife.
Well, as I said at the beginning of the show, we've got a guy coming on who's an ex-Olympian.
Yeah.
Now we've got the Olympics coming up in
Very
Japan.
soon, isn't it?
Yeah, is that Korea?
Yes, Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Korea.
It's
They did
Tokyo,
Korea
Seoul. Yeah,
back
sorry.
In
Long time
Korea,
ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
but still, all
But this,
travel we're
but this,
talking about.
but this
aren't we?
might stop. This might stop the Olympics. This might stop everything
Well,
in
they said
sports. So,
it's months away, but yes, it could have big ramifications. You like that?
ramifications.
Ramifications.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much. So there you go, guys. If you got anything on that, if you think that sport will be affected, let us know. If you don't think it's affected, and Glenn and I just being stupid and paranoid that there's a disease out there killing everyone,
Or should we just be a little bit more loose on the situation?
or do you think that we should be drinking more beers?
Well, I've got VB virus. I don't have it, the coronavirus.
I don't like sitting next to you because of that reason.
No, exactly. I'll be worried about that.
So, sorry.
I was going to say, wrap up your Facebook.
Well, guys, I've just been told by the producer that
Big producer.
that the Facebook we don't have a lot of obviously data, so we've got to get rid of it. Is that what you're saying? Or not?
We're going to wrap up our Facebook. Thanks to everyone who's watched live on Facebook.
Well, you can say it. You just did.
Yep. And if you'd like to continue watching the show, skip across to YouTube and you'll see all the segments there. Because we are going to put up some other live video, which you will not see
No,
if you stick around.
That is correct. So if you like what we do, guys, hang around because, as I said, we're doing a lot of interviews this year. It's just been a very busy start of the year for myself and getting people lined up. But we've got some really big names coming on the show this year and can't wait to talk to them. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Also, we're going to put them on podcasts. So hang around, stay what you're doing. Get on to YouTube if you want to continue to watch us. You can subscribe and have a look at what we're going to put up and listen to our stories and the rest of sports tonight because we've got some good stuff on tonight. So
We have.
Als, you're going to put up a link
Just
for Facebook.
Wrap it up.
Goodbye, Facebook viewers. Thanks for joining us. It's been lovely from the Muppets.
Yin and yang.
All right, YouTubers,
Okay, YouTubers.
mate. Did you? Oh, listen to that. Did you watch the Bathurst 12 hour on the weekend?
Mate, I missed it.
missed it?
Because I knew you'd be all over it.
Oh, I was. It was.
And that's why you're the man on the mission there, mate.
First time Bentley has won
Bentley.
the 12 hour.
Yep.
And mate, I got to tell you, the crashes were just phenomenal. They were massive crashes on this whole weekend, basically, from qualifying all the way through to the race. But the Bentley was strong and it just kept going. And I'm going to announce their names. Number 7 it was.
Jules Goonan. Yeah.
Yep.
Maximine Sulet.
Yep. And
Jordan Pepper.
So well done.
Oh, Licky Molly Bathurst. Yeah, that was what it was called.
The 12 hours.
12 hours.
So well done.
Yeah.
They were very lucky. Coming into the last probably hour, there was storms everywhere around the Mount Panorama track, and it held off. And
Actually, I did actually switch onto it, mate. It was actually at a prior engagement, but apparently it was pretty damn good.
Now, while we were watching the show, guys, and I don't know if you saw this or not on our Facebook page, but Ali, our producer, Ali, have you got the little picture of the Bathurst 12 hour? Saw in the placings, came up on the screen, and if you had read it, it says dumb ass what? Have you got that on there, Al?
It's up there now.
Dumb ass
Don't
what?
ask what?
What? So
What does an otter say?
what?
Exactly.
So that was the placings on the 12 hours. So well done to the Bentley team. First time ever, I think, in
English
Mount
boys,
Panorama. Well, is it Bentley English? Is it?
Absolutely, mate. There you go. I'm just showing you my knowledge.
There you go. Beautiful work. Now,
I was going to say Mitt, but that would be Australian, wouldn't it?
Mitt.
No, that'd be good on you, Mitt.
Good on you,
sorry,
Mitt.
mate.
Mitt.
Anyway.
Now, Ali, we do another segment on the show. It's called Weird Sports, or is it Odd Sports? It's called Odd Sports. And
Love Odd
this
Sports.
is done by our producer. And I say producer because that's what Alison says when she has too much to drink. And
this is actually, they're called odd sports. This actually is a sport.
it is a sport.
And we're going to look at it right now.
Take it away, Gertrude.
And on tonight's Odd Sports, everybody, we have camel wrestling. So welcome to the annual Camel Wrestling Championship. Round up, everybody, round up. That's right. Get up this sand dune and come join us. This is going to be an exciting adventure. Camel wrestling obviously involves camels and it's held in Selçuk in Turkey, part of their annual Camel Wrestling Festival. But don't let that deter you, because this has been going on for about 2,000 years. Turkic tribes love their camels, but they love wrestling even more. Hey Tulu, yes, that's you. You know, you've been bred especially for this event. How you feeling? I bet you'll be happy to know that you're going to fetch a bloody good price after all of this. Check out this camel's butt. Pay a high price for this one. Here's a camel getting in a good workout right before his wrestling match. Check out this guy's sausage. Oh my God, who lit a cigarette? Oh, and here's the entertainer. This camel's worried about the coronavirus. Blimey, they even get their own hairdressers.
Oh no, here I go. Getting ready to wrestle.
And here we are, everybody, in front of a packed crowd. Let's get ready to rumble! Now, in camel wrestling, there are two camels, and they fight it out for a female camel who's on heat, and she's waiting nearby. The camels lean on each other to push the other one down until it runs away. And the whole thing ends with a very sore camel and a very piss-poor balloon celebration. And that, my gentlemen, is Odd Sports.
This is going
We're
way
back.
too
We're back.
long,
That
Lenny.
was it. That was the sports.
Well, Glenn,
was Odd Sport.
Glenny,
Want to tell a story about what's happened now?
give me a second. The producer just said to us, make sure when we come back that you've got a laugh and smile on your face because we haven't seen it, have we, Glenn? We don't know what she gets up to with Odd Sports.
We're
so-
going in blind, mate, at the moment, so we haven't seen it. But,
No.
hopefully we can later with the viewers when they're watching the Frothy.
What do you got to say for yourself?
I think that pretty much summed up
Yeah,
camel wrestling
camel wrestling.
in about 2 minutes.
Went for a long time, so I'm very worried, guys. I hope you're still with
Be
us.
afraid. Be very afraid.
Now, just we're just
Oh,
going.
well, hang on a minute. That's Weird Sports.
Oh,
Odd
that's
Sports.
It already had the
Oh, you've
intro.
done it.
We've
Yeah,
done it.
all
Oh, we've done it. Nice
We're
work.
gonna we're gonna move along now. This is going to be
I
a
might
little.
not get to do it next week.
No,
This
no,
is
it's not
this
bad.
is this is going to be a little bit different.
Oh, now
but,
you're doing something I don't know about.
exactly, and that's what we do on this show. We don't tell one another what we do.
Jason, I'm the silver fox, by the way, mate.
And by the way, Jason, we are going to be on those two dogs.
And we will mention it later on in
Yeah,
Cleve's
we
Tips.
will. We will.
Come on, what do you got?
Well, look, just I did say to my good mate, just up down here in Tassie, Billy Charlton and the lovely Denise, they're moving up to Shearwater on the northwest coast. So all the best. I said that I'd, they're great friends of the Frothies. They're on the Frothy show. They watch it. Bill's only a young fella. At
Thanks for
78.
joining us, Bill
Not
and
bad
Denise.
for, so we've got some young viewers here,
Wait, I'll
and
tell you
they
what.
are lovely people. Bill's a great bloke, and also well done to the other Bill up in Wynyard, the RSL. He has won the major honour
Oh, well done, Bill.
of anything. Mate.
Now, I got to tell you, I just want to congratulate another Bill, and he was the president of the United States, and he had a complete made.
Well, he had an affair.
He had a. Come on, what do you got for
Anyway,
AFL?
sorry, yeah, well, we're going to get into AFL, but
What do you got there, Glenn? What's happening?
okay, all right. Well, look, we're going to jump while we're talking about beautiful people. We're going.
We're jumping. Yeah,
We are jumping.
Yeah, we're jumping.
We're going straight in tonight. It's probably the way things are going. It's probably that time now, 7:40. But the women are playing the very, very first game tonight at Icon Park, which is Carlton.
One of the best
And,
stadiums. One of the best small grounds going around in Victoria, I've got to say.
It is. I think football should be back there actually. But Richmond come in, mate.
Yes.
They're playing their very first
Yes.
women's AFL
Against Carlton.
Against Carlton. The Tigers, they've recruited very strongly, as I know all this. They've got Monique Conti from the...
Sorry, what was the name?
Monique
What-
Conti?
Her surname was?
Conti. From the Western Bulldogs down there, because very good player. She plays down forward, because I know that. And the great Katie Brennan, the blonde bomber. She's moved over. Big dollars to go down there at...
How big are dollars?
few
I've got to ask this because I'm
$2.
not being.
Well, it's certainly not. We're not talking AFL dollars as in the men, but they are starting to some of these better players, which these guys are.
Yeah.
Obviously, to go to Richmond,
Do you
and
know-
Richmond to form this side, and who've now are in it. Actually, they're good players. And the other, why I'm with that, the other lady who's now doing ads on TV now, Sabrina Frederick from the Brisbane Lions, and she is an absolute star, another gun. So they're playing tonight. So it's the start of the AFL Women's W. So good luck to you, girls.
Glennie, do you think it's time that the AFL starts putting a gate charge on, or do you think it should still be free for entry for these?
Well, look,
sports?
I've got my theory on it. I don't know. I reckon in general the AFL Gil McGloin, I reckon you charge too much anyway. But with everything. So I think if families are going to get back to the footy,
I agree.
Except that it can't be like, and we're going to mention it later with the gridiron.
Yeah.
But look, you can't start kicking people out and being so expensive to get in.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys, mate, have actually got families.
Well,
and on a serious note, this is one I haven't thrown at you.
I am serious.
And look,
Surely don't
all
come
you
serious.
Collingwood people start to weep now because the great man, the great Joffa, he's gone.
Well, he's gone to North Melbourne.
No, Joffa in the cheese
Yeah, I
spot.
know Joffa. Yeah.
He's gone to Fiji, parts unknown.
Well, gone.
He's gone. He's finished. He's gone. He's moved out, mate. He's gone. He said, I've had enough. He's gone down there. He probably...
Eddie Maguire, what have you done?
He's gone now. He lives in Fiji. So good on you, Joffa,
Well,
down there. So
Actually, we've got some contacts with him as
so
well.
so do you reckon the gold jacket will still be...
No, gone.
gone.
It's a one-man band.
Okay, now just quickly, because we're running through
let's
football,
run through
but
quick,
Kane Corns, your favourite.
I love a bit of corn.
Yeah, well, you do. This guy, well, we all like
Butter,
corns, but this Kane...
pepper and salt.
This Kane, I'm not sure if you will.
I said pepper and salt.
Because he's come out and he's had a rate on AFL football songs.
Yeah.
The songs?
Yeah.
Right,
Out we
he's
come, out we
rated
come,
them.
out we come.
He's rated them. So, exactly, Jeff. So, this is his results. This is what he thinks.
Oh.
So, I want you to rate this.
Yeah, Hawthorn will be number one.
No, the songs, this is his take. So, I want all you people in podcast land, YouTube land, everything.
Why does
to
this
get
guy
on
get
board.
so much airplay?
I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Let's get on with it.
All right, come on.
Elite. He calls this Elite. The Richmond song.
Yeah, I love that
North
one.
Melbourne.
Boom, boom, boom. So join in the chorus.
And
Top
sing
this
it
one.
on and on.
I'm really disappointed. GWS.
I can't tell you.
GWS.
I don't need- I-
Go,
I-
We're
John.
from
Stop,
Sydney,
stop.
we're from Sydney, we're
Yeah.
from Sydney.
No,
Is that
it's
okay?
GWS.
I seriously,
We're the Giants. Yeah, anyway, who cares?
I do not
No,
know
that's
the
from
Giants
Sydney.
song.
No, Western Bulldogs, which is a good one.
Yes.
The sub-elite is Collingwood, Carlton and Essendon. This is according to him.
How's the Collingwood one go? I like that one too.
Who cares? We'll talk about it later. The advanced, because we'll be here all night. Advanced, Hawthorn, Brisbane, Melbourne and West Coast.
Yeah, Hawthorn
The
does.
good, Sydney, St Kilda and Geelong. St Kilda's a great song.
Yes.
And the poor, and he used to play for him, Port Adelaide, Adelaide and Gold Coast.
Couldn't tell you the songs.
And the rotten, Fremantle.
Couldn't tell you the song. Oh, free
Yeah, well,
We go up,
Dockers.
Anyway, yeah,
Rios
which,
go down.
yeah, exactly. Look, we're not going to sing it, but you viewers out there that barrack for those sides, you can comment to us what you think about what Kane Corn said. So what do you think about that?
Actually,
that's
I
that.
tell you what. If anyone's game enough to sing a song from the AFL that you know it's your team, and
Get
you're
on.
and you're willing to video it and sing it and send it through to the Friday Frothy at gmail.com,
Yep,
$50 BWS voucher for the best.
yep.
I'll throw in another $50 voucher.
Yeah, let's do
Exactly.
some halftime singing,
There
hey?
you go.
And now, mate,
$50 voucher at
You gotta-
BWS. Sing your football
You,
song, and the best one wins.
we're going to be
have to
very
go
quick with this because I know you've got it.
Entering, it means you're given the okay to go up. Yep.
Yes, by entering, you agree to put it up.
We're going
It's
to be
probably
very,
going to be me.
we're going to be
anyway.
very quick with this. It's
Yeah.
called footy news. At the moment, it's Cleve's footy news.
Go.
But footy's in the background. It's not far, mate. It's coming through, isn't it? It won't be long and it'll be back on.
Oh,
Essendon.
You got a question.
Wait,
Where's
that?
question? Sorry.
It's a question from a viewer, and
Yeah.
they said, "What do we think about Zach Merritt being omitted from the Essendon leadership?"
Oh,
Right.
whoa.
I don't know if that guy, whoever that
Whoa,
was,
here we
just
go.
read my mind because here we go.
What's
Zach
his-
Merritt.
What's his name?
Zach Merritt, Essendon has been admitted from
What's
the
his name?
leadership group.
Leah.
It's Leah actually, my wife. After 24, after the 24-year-old has been vice captain since 2017, they've omitted him. The new group now is Dylan Shield, Devon Smith, who was out injured most of last year.
Bridgewater Ham.
He's come back. They were GWS boys. Michael Hurley, the great backman down
Oh,
there,
the big hurls.
and Dyson Herpel, who continues to be Capitan.
Dylan Shield's been there for 2 seconds.
But then again, he's in there, Leah, so this is your team. Joe Danaher has been dropped. Orazio Fantasia, he was also dumped, but they won out.
Well, they both wanted to go, Glenn. They both wanted to
And that's
go.
probably why they've been dumped.
But why is that merit?
Well, I don't know. I'm not in the inner sanctum. Do you like that?
No, I can tell you in a sanctum. It's because he's got the same name as Dr. Smith from Lost in Space.
There you go.
And the guy from Lost in Space was not a good person, so he was Dr. Zachary Smith.
And what did he say? Look, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Jeff,
Right, go
you
on.
need to calm down.
No, thanks, Taylor
Crows
Swift.
Utility, let's jump straight on. Crows Utility, Wayne Malira, he's got a monster deal, 5-year deal.
Who's that?
Wayne Malira.
Malaria.
I didn't even know him. He's got a 5-year deal.
No, he's a good player. No, I'm all up with this because I think I know not much. Okay. The 22-year-old has totaled 60 games and has had a breakout year, Jeff. Apparently down at the Crows, because not many of them did.
Bit of corona.
2019 campaign. Well done to you, mate. You're going to love this. I have to mention it, but Hawthorn, their 7-man leadership group, Brendan Stratton has maintained his position as captain. Tom Mitchell, Jager O'Meara, vice captain's joint. Liam Shields, Ben McAvoy, Isaac Smith and Jack Gunston.
Yeah.
Geelong believe they are in a strong position, mate, to play finals. Gary Ablett hunting...
Where's my team this year?
Oh, God. Gary Ablett, this is it. That's it.
Oh, it has to be.
No, this is it. He's finished. He said he's going to play in the grand final this year. No, he said they're playing in the grand final. So you Cats people out there, that's it. You've got to win this year.
There you go. Peter Wood.
Great news here. Jordan DeGoey has gone and sacked his manager, Ben Nile. Nile? Not Nile.
Decongestion.
Well, and probably Collingwood, because you can't be Collingwood without old Ed getting involved. And Ed's come in, and he's come in to back DeGoey because DeGoey's coming back. DeGoey. DeGoey, who cares?
Yeah, it's gone.
But at any rate, he's come back and he's been a little bit out of shape, like
you and I.
Yeah, probably.
Fat bastards.
So, at any rate, the Collingwood have gone round and said to Ben Nile, his manager, that unfortunately you're going to have to tell your mate that he's a little bit out of shape. They had a little bit of a...
Oh, ding dong.
No, not a ding dong, but a little bit of...
The witch is dead.
They're not happy. At any rate, he's dumped him. So DeGoey, he's actually said, no, see you later. I'm after a new manager. So he's gone, mate. So the news is from Glenn Cleaver, part of the Frothy, is that, do you reckon now, mate, the squeeze is on? They've just signed up Brodie Grundy for a record deal.
Well, 7 years?
They've got more. He's going to be on big money.
Oh, they've got heaps. They've got more. They've got lots.
They've got lots. And Howell and all those blokes.
Who?
I'm talking about your dog next door. But Brodie Grundy, he signed a massive deal, and he's taken all the Collingwood Spondulas, mate.
The Mondula.
So that is football. So
nice
I'm just wondering, you Collingwood people or anyone with AFL, comment on what we've just commented on.
And good
Does
chance.
that make sense?
And
Not at all.
And a good chance. No, I liked it. Good wrap up of the footy there, Glenn. And a good chance that the legend Melbourne player Colin Garland might come back in, as he said, to do a bit of a wrap up on the pre-season of where the football teams are sitting and stuff. So
he is a big lad, isn't he?
Oh.
I didn't realise how tall Colin Garland was, mate,
He's
until he
champion,
came in. And a champion guy who knows actually hell of a lot more than what we do.
Champion bloke. Now listen, Glennie, great wrap up. I'm wearing my Brisbane hat because that's obviously where I used to come from. Never supported them, but guys, I might be talking. Well, we might be.
Brisbane Lion. We will kick that win. Sorry.
We might be talking to a Brisbane player very soon on the Friday Frothy. Or X.
We hope.
Brisbane player. So anyway, stay tuned for that, guys. Mate, another person that we've interviewed on our show, Damon Hedder. And if you don't know Damon Hedder, he is a gem dart player. He went over to England to qualify to see if he could become a professional dart player. He did. He got his card. He's now a professional. And
we love him.
We love him, mate. We absolutely
Western
love him.
Australian
This guy is a star.
Ex-roofer.
He has
Trading
beaten
champion.
He's beaten the best in the world already, and he hasn't even started as a professional.
I don't think that people in Australia and all that, in Australia, Jeff, I don't believe that they understand just how big darts is.
Oh, it's massive, Glenn.
We do, since we've been doing the show. It's
massive.
We've been educated.
Yeah.
It's a massive show.
Yeah.
Watch Fox Sports and watch the
Massive.
the big ones, mate.
Yeah.
The big dart players, and he's one of them.
He will be one of them. This is
Van
guys.
Gerwen,
If you're into the darts and I urge you to have a look, because these guys are talented. It's really turned into a spectacle event where it's not just drinking and yelling and screaming.
No.
Actually, it probably is,
It
and
is.
that's why we like it.
That's exactly what it is.
But the talent of these dart players is just phenomenal.
Well,
if you've ever thrown a dart before, but have a listen to
we
this.
try.
He's going to be in Barnsley, all right? So that's obviously in the UK somewhere.
UK.
That's
Yeah,
on the
they're a
8th and the
soccer
9th.
team, Barnsley
So
used to be.
that'll be this weekend coming up in England.
Okay.
On the 14th, 15th, and 16th, he's in Wigan, and he's trying to qualify. He's trying to qualify for the Belgian and German Grand Prix. I'm gathering.
Yeah.
On the 22nd, 23rd, he's in the Players' Championships, also in Wigan as well. So,
Yep.
28th to the 1st of March, he's in the Belgian Darts Championships in Belgium. So he needs to qualify for that as well. So, if you're interested, guys, there's a site called Dart Connect. You can actually watch Damon Hatter play. And I urge you to get on there, get on his Facebook page and like his page, because I don't know. He was just a gem to talk to, wasn't he?
Oh, absolutely,
Just
mate.
absolutely
He
great,
look,
so.
we're privileged, as we said, every time we come on this show, we're privileged to actually have the opportunity to talk to people who are absolutely at the top of the echelon.
And talking about the echelons,
Echelon.
it is possible over the next couple of weeks. We were going to have them in tonight, Glenn, but they couldn't make it.
The flamingos.
The Flamingos, the barefoot open senior bowlers.
Long-legged birds with big pink feathers and big beaks.
We were going to be graced tonight by their team, which would have been a lot of fun. So Jason Love and Dobby and who else is in there? Coops, the big Coops and Benny.
Brad Wakely.
Benny and the Jets.
Hey?
Brad Wakely said, whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
Stu.
Brad Wakely. I haven't posted it yet, but it's coming. Oh, and Beaker.
Oh, the beak.
Beaker.
Oh, God, sorry, mate. Hey,
Love you, Beaker, like a brother.
well, actually,
Yes,
let's redo that side because he is a great Hawthorn man. So well done, Beak.
No, it's not a good thing. All right, Glenn, let's get on to some cricket money. I've got to tell you,
What's happening in cricket world,
we had the big bushfire appeal coming up, and
mate? Been devastating.
well,
and
there's-
we're not making light of this
well,
now.
it's going to rain, so they've
It
decided
is.
to move it.
How good is it at the moment? We've had 150 mils in Sydney, all down the eastern seaboard, down to Wollongong, down further.
This guy here who just jumped on, Brad Wakely.
Freddie
G'day,
Wakely.
Brad. Thanks
Well
for
done,
joining
Brad.
on.
Good on you,
He
mate.
is, I think you're in Gatton or Toowoomba. He's between Gatton and Toowoomba.
Oh, that's up the beautiful Alice's one.
It's right, and he
parents
he
up
put a
there,
video up the other
mum.
day of
and
he
kids.
just showed the rain coming down and said how
Yep.
beautiful is this. So he's on a farm.
I think everyone's
so
celebrating, mate.
Great.
But
good to see some rain.
Can
down
I
there.
shout out to all the bush, to the people fighting these fires? And there were still a lot of people forgot about it. But there was still, till a week ago, I don't know, I think it was somewhere like 62 fires still burning. Hopefully all this rain now is getting to that, and these guys now can start. I think that some of these towns, mate, they need to, the reality is now is to rebuild. But we're resilient
there's
in Australia.
There's
aren't we,
plenty
mate?
of money there, but it doesn't seem to be getting through there.
It will. Look, I
I'm
hope
sure it
so.
will. I'm
It'll
sure it will.
get through. Sorry, Lee.
No, it's just to say they need the support with tourism. and-
Yes.
We do. We
Yes.
want all you people on YouTube that are in other countries and that to
Visit your
get
locals.
down and get down and even the people that live in Australia. At the moment, it is we wasn't joking before, but it is hard to travel at the moment with this rotten virus going on for everyone around the world.
Yeah.
But if you can, if we can
Do your holidays
do
within
our holidays
Australia.
within Australia, we'll be better off. To all you farmers, done it tough, not for 1 year, 2 years, but every bloody year.
Never ends.
All the best to you guys.
Never
too.
ends.
Let's move on, mate.
So what I was going to say, Glennie, that Shane Warne's had to pull out because they've actually they've pushed the game obviously to a different place, and they've changed it to a day further on Sunday, so Saturday.
Actually, they moved it to, mate, from Sydney, you said?
Yes.
Down to
To Melbourne.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, they did. You're right.
I think
I
that's
can't.
right.
I'm trying to think where they're playing.
So Shane Warne was going to be one of the
Revan?
captains, and they've now Adam Gilchrist is going to step in and
Yep.
take his spot.
Yep.
Several others have.
Ken Dorker's coming down. He's
Well,
not playing.
isn't he?
No, he's
Oh,
coming down.
I've got him in the list for playing.
No, he's coming down. He's not actually batting. Lara is. I actually only found that out last night watching the cricket. But he's going to be involved. I mean, he'll be commentating. He'll be out there. But so most of them are going to be playing. Conning.
Have a listen to this. Other people who have had to pull out Michael Hussey, Mr. Cricket. He's one of my favourite cricket players.
Yeah,
I love
Michael.
Huss. As soon as he gets off Fox, I'll try and get him in here because I love Michael.
Huss.
I love Hussey, yeah.
we love him.
Michael Clark, Grace Harris. I don't know Grace. Sorry, BM. I don't know.
We know Grace either.
So they've all had to pull out. But Glenn, Ali, the producer, have you got a picture there of the squad of the Australian cricket? Oh, the bushfire cricket.
They went through last
I can read them
night.
out.
There you go. There we go.
Ricky Ponting's the captain of one team. Adam Gilchrist is the captain of the other. We've got Brian Lara. UJ Singh. Wazam Akram, Courtney Walsh, Justin Langer, Matthew Hayden, Shane Watson, Andrew Simons, Brad Haddon, Brett Lee, Alex Blackwell, Dan Christian, Nick Rewalt, Elise Villani, Luke Hodge, and Phoebe Litchfield. Don't know who that is. I'm sorry, Phoebe, but
Wasn't there Brad? You said Brad Hodge
Hey?
too? It was Brad Hodge as well. They put up last night.
did they?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
there you
not
go.
there. So they've actually changed this a little bit because some came in and some have gone
well,
out.
obviously they're going to move.
So there's
from,
been a
from
few.
one
There's
place to
been a
another.
couple there, but look,
Get behind it.
everyone get behind this because this is what this is Australia, and this is what we do down here. And look, all the tennis players that put in the big serves and that, and also all the I think I mentioned this weeks ago, but all the people that that had money, which is all the American and from people from all over the world, actors and that, they threw money down here.
They did.
well done,
Shirt loads.
Brad said Ponting in the nets the other day was schmick.
Schmicko,
He
good to see
probably
him.
still plays off that scratching
Oh,
goal.
you'd be scratching golf for
Yeah.
sure. Mate, just while we're on cricket,
Only
I
scratch
just
off
wanted to
that
throw
side.
this in. Big debate at the moment going on between legends of the game and also players current about the BBL season and how long it's gone and is it a winner? We've been talking about this on the Frothy now for probably the last couple of weeks, and I know previous to Christmas we were talking about it because it's been going for 2 months.
Yep.
I don't know when it started on the 17th of December, the BBL, and we're
So
in
it's been going
February,
on.
mate, and it's still going.
It interfered with home and away, didn't it?
Well, it did, didn't it? You poor bugger. But the crowds are getting smaller. I'm not even going to go there. The crowds are getting smaller, and we're putting it down to maybe is it the price or
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
was serious
You were
about
just
that.
thinking about it.
I was just thinking about Alf and that.
Yeah,
What's
is it
going
all
on?
right?
Keep it
Yeah,
going.
Yeah.
sorry,
So,
keep
2 months, over 2 months it's been going, the BBL, so not a good thing. Mate, I'm going to brush over some real stuff quickly because we're going really long here.
No, we're not.
The ARL Commission has scrapped the national anthem for the All-Stars. So the Indigenous team, they've decided they're not going to play the national anthem.
That's it. Fair enough.
What are your thoughts on that, guys? Let us know because it's interesting. Here's something I found out today that I didn't know of, and this is massively if you're not listening. The NRL has had the rights to Foxtel since 2015, and their contract is worth $285 million, right? Since for TV rights for the rugby league on Fox. Foxtel has decided that they're not going to renew.
That's going to cause a lot of
Rugby
problems,
league,
mate.
NRL.
But they're left
in a
out
hole.
in the cold.
They're in a hole,
mate.
So they're going to have to
Where are they going
go.
then?
They're going to have to go to Optus and beg and plead to try and get a deal with Optus to have the rugby league. Not in a good spot right now. I've got to tell you, right? That's.
Well, that won't be televised as much, will it? They'll be looking at back to 9 then, will it?
You'll probably have Channel 9 coverage.
Probably try and take them.
But Foxtel's just said no, we're not doing it. So that's
There
that's
you
not a good
go.
thing. Mate, the Australian Open was played on the weekend, gone, and as you know, your mate, the Joker, he cleaned up
I backed him, didn't I?
against Thorm.
Yeah, he was good. But
Yeah,
we
he's
watched
he's
it,
coming
man,
through.
man, like, we watched it, didn't we, Dale, over there? And
Yep.
we I tell you what, that was an absolute builder of a game. I thought he was gone, the Joker.
Well, it was
I actually
6-4,
seriously thought he was
4-6,
gone.
2-6.
I know.
And then he's come back 6-3, 6-4. So well done.
The tennis has been absolutely smashing.
Women's Kenin,
Brilliant.
the American, upset
She did. She's only a young girl.
Magarusa.
Well, I reckon she was like Tiger Woods. This
4-6,
girl.
6-2, 6-2.
The racket was bigger than her when she started playing tennis.
Unbelievable.
And the story is, mate, very quickly, she was a father brought her out, Russian. Apparently, he had about $10 in his pocket when he got to America.
They were in a bit of a hurry, Russian.
Pretty much. And all of a sudden now, mate, there you go. We've got a new Ash Barty that wants to party.
We'll talk about Ash Barty, mate.
She's got some really good competition.
Put this on our Facebook page the other day about Ash Barty after she lost, unfortunately, at a match at the Australian Open. And
Very credible. She played the one that won it.
Oh, she's fantastic.
She won.
Fantastic
She beat
job.
a very good
But
player.
she's taken a little niece in for
How good's that?
a thing,
How
which I thought
brilliant's
was
that?
unreal. Gave
Beautiful.
me a smile.
Yep.
And some of the media have taken a piece out of it for doing it and saying it's very unprofessional.
Go and get a life or we'll take your job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, just quickly, the singles men shared $4.1 million for the win.
That'd be handy in the frothy, but
And this is controversial, and we'll talk about this next week because we're running out of time tonight.
Yeah, we are.
But the men play 5 sets and get 4.1 million, and the women play 3 sets and get 4.1 million. Is it time for the men to come back to 3 sets or the women to go to 5 sets? We'll come back to it next week. Remind me we're going to talk about
5
that.
sets.
Have you got a thought on that, guys? Let us know.
Yeah, right in. Get into Jeff. Talk to Jeff.
Yeah. Glennie, in boxing, mate, we talked about this last week, and there's a young Australian bloke who's going to be on the card for the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury
2
rematch.
weeks away. 2
right?
weeks.
Yeah. His name is Daniel.
Superweight, yeah.
Daniel.
Where are you, mate?
Daniel Lewis.
Daniel Lewis versus Sebastian Fundora.
In the super welterweight. He's age 26. He's from New South Wales.
Penrith.
He's a gold medalist. This Daniel.
At 2011 Commonwealth Games, youth games.
He's had 6 professional fights. He's had 6 wins and 4 by knockout and 0 losses. So it could be a new
Ken box.
a bit of a new gun coming through.
Yeah.
Now, what do you know about Jeff Horn and Tim Zhu?
Well, I know it's on.
It's on.
It's on. It's a deal. Not no deal. It's a deal, mate. It's all go ahead.
They've
and
agreed?
They've agreed.
Yep.
To disagree or whatever they've done, but they're agreeing,
Yep.
and it's on. The
Yep.
fight's on, so we look
April
forward to
April 22nd, Glennie.
watching the Hornmeister versus the Zoo.
Now, the only thing
Meister.
that they haven't decided on is where it's going to be, and these are where
No, they
they're
haven't.
talking about. It can
Where
either
are
be
they,
the
mate?
Brisbane Exhibition Centre,
Yep.
the Sydney Bank West
Bank West
Stadium,
Stadium, yeah.
the Margaret Court Arena, which
Well,
anyway, in Melbourne, Perth's
Yep.
RAC Arena. Is that RAC? I don't even know what that is.
RAC Arena, apparently.
And the Country Bank Stadium in Townsville have all been mentioned as destinations
that's all
for
over
this
the shop,
fight.
isn't
So,
it?
yeah, I reckon it'll go to Brisbane. So that's my thought. But anyway,
Well, okay. All right. So look, we're going to must be going into horse racing. Aren't we?
no, we're into the gridiron, mate.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. wasn't
Just
it?
quickly,
Did I say that?
a big shout out to all the Kansas City Chiefs fans and players. If you're watching,
J Lo and Shakira.
50 years these guys have not won a Super
Did we say
Bowl.
hello to them?
Oh, hello.
There you go. Keep going.
So hello, is it? Oh, hello. Hello.
50 years these guys have been in a drought and have not won. They came back from a 10-point deficit to beat the San Francisco 49ers, who I had picked.
50 years, wasn't it? Is that
31
what
to
you
20.
said?
Yeah.
50
Yeah,
years.
50 years. So well done. And
25
let me tell you,
years from the scene. Yeah.
while we're talking about the halftime show with Shakira and J-Lo, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they didn't get paid for that. Nilch. Zip.
Ah,
zip.
well, there you
zip.
go. Well, they can shake their booty and do what they like.
Well,
Did they mega rich more than everyone?
all of their
No, they
social,
don't need it.
all their social media platforms went absolutely skyrocketed. They made
Hey, they did make money.
And
a
that's
crap
right.
load of money
They
outside.
did. Outside it, they would have made heaps.
But that's where they make their money. And let me tell you that it
Oh,
costs.
and Bruno
10
Mars was there too. wasn't
No, well, Bruno Mars. What they're saying is performers since Beyonce to Bruno
Oh.
Mars have worked for free on the Super
There
Bowl,
you
so
go.
they don't get paid, but
there
they
you
make
go.
money otherwise. It costs $10 million
to go to the Australian
in
Five.
production costs to actually put that show on.
Is that all?
it? Okay.
How much does it cost for a seat at the Super Bowl?
$10 million.
It can be anything up. Like there's one guy there. I'm pretty sure I've got this right, and so you can write in if it's not. But 17,000 for one of the better seats.
About
the better.
three grand for normal.
And it was all advertised on the great match on the Super Bowl, and one guy was asleep.
Which
he
is probably
must,
all our viewers right there. Probably asleep.
He didn't even see it.
Hey?
That's not bad.
Uncle Chop Chop.
Tuck shop.
Chop, chop, chop.
Top shop.
He was
As Brad said, something
17,000, mate. He must have been dreaming he was on the Friday Frothy.
Uncle Chop Chop.
There you go. There goes that.
now-
And he was asleep.
He was asleep. So anywhere between $2,500 $3,000 for a normal ticket, and then up to 17 grand for other tickets.
God
So
help us, Rhonda.
crazy.
No wonder they
Super
don't
Bowl.
go. No wonder our
$2,500 to $3,000.
No wonder our great American friends over there,
Donnie,
Donnie and the Oklahoma.
don't forget.
What?
We're going to be talking to the Sooner guys soon.
Oklahoma, it's not right.
Yeah, Oklahoma, that's where they're from.
That's exactly what you just said.
And they're on snow at the moment. But Oklahoma,
Christ.
we're going to be talking to the podcast
Snowed
and
in.
YouTube guys, the Sooner football fans, on our show, their show, and
You
talking.
can educate me, because
Yes.
Jeff knows all about it. Can educate me a little bit more about gridiron.
All right, Glennie, let's get on. It's time for
Is it time for that?
Cleve's
Ooh, here
Chips.
Hello, everybody, and today it's time for Cleve's Tips.
We are.
Yeah,
We are now.
Hardly.
No, we've been sensationally lucky because I've just had a couple on the side, and I've been a little bit wary because of the track. So I'm going to get straight to the chase.
Go in.
I am
Rip it
not
off, son.
backing Randwick. Don't back Randwick tomorrow. Too much rain. It's up to you whether you're back there, but it's going to be a heavy 9. I've gone straight to Caulfield and Morpheville. Here we go. Craig Williams, he's jumping on board. Old Sir Pippin.
Oh, Pippy.
12.35 race 1, 5.50 fixed. Damien Lane, he'll be sitting at 110, horse 3, Aquitaine. Sorry, Aquitaine. I couldn't even say it.
That's the VV.
No, I couldn't say it. Could
That's
you
the
say-
BV virus.
Can you say that? Aquitaine.
Yes, I can.
Well, you just said it.
Thank you.
8.50 fixed. Timmy Clark, he's sitting on 1, and this is what I am when I'm on this show. Fresh. Horse 4. 7.70 on the tote. Old Mark Sahara, he's coming on. And,
Who is it?
Sahara. 2.20, horse 7, rulership. We've got him 8.50 at the tote at the moment.
Is he riding from the desert?
He is. Damien Lane, he's coming back out. He's not on the racetrack either.
Nice to see
But,
you out.
but what he is on is horse 1 and microphone. You guessed it.
Microphone.
450 on the tote. Craig Williams. I must have a thing for Craig Williams. 3.30 horse 4, Bold Star. That's you.
Oh.
7.50 fixed. Craig Williams.
Yes, again.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but horse 2, he's got all the good rides. That's why Odeon.
He'll be drunk by 4:10 in the afternoon.
Exactly,
Mate.
4.10. Yeah, tote. Well, Dean, he's on Scales of Justice. Horse 3, 5.50 on the tote, and Michael Poyer, he'll be riding Bam's on Fire. 7.80 on the tote.
My
Horse
bam
6.
is on fire.
Straight over to Muppetville, race 1. We're not going up to the Eagle Farm or up there because there's a bit of rain about. I'm staying clear.
Yes.
Horse 1, God's Penny, 4.50 on the tote. Race 2, horse 1, Dexter, or should I say Jeff, you devil. Dexter, you devil, $10 on the tote. Race 3, horse 4, Perfect. Now, I'm sorry, I'll say this very slowly. Perfect Route.
Hey.
290 fixed or 580 on the tape. What's
well,
wrong?
hang on a minute. Whoa.
What?
We're friendly channel here, and we don't.
We're
we're PG. We
What?
don't like to swear.
At 156
and-
horse 4,
Yeah.
Perfect Route.
Yeah, Glenn.
It could. You
What?
talk about plants.
No, it's
gotta be planted in
it's
the
not
ground.
right.
It's
You
It's
not
the
shouldn't-
very
horse.
far.
He's
you shouldn't
290 and
you shouldn't-
580.
You shouldn't be talking like that on our show because it's we're friendly people.
We are. Race 5, horse 9,
Not a good route.
Zavala. 880 on the tote at the moment. None of these will come in at that. You've got to go down to your TAB tomorrow. Race 6, horse 1, Eagle Ridge at 260. That will be.
No, it's not.
No, and also
I'm trying to find it. I've lost it. Jason
Mr.
Pearson's
Jason
dogs.
Pearson, if I can remember what they're called.
Oh,
The
Jason.
2 dogs are at Ipswich. One was, oh God, I better.
Oh,
True value. was it?
true luck or
True Luck.
Oh.
True Luck's one.
They are.
We're gonna look. I tell you,
True Luck.
True
is
Luck.
one,
Yeah.
And Paved in Gold.
Paved
Paved
in
in goal.
gold.
And we won
Drawn
on Paved
box
on goal.
2 and box 3.
They
At
both-
Ipswich.
they both came second last
When's
week,
that out?
and we made some money on them.
It's
So
running
Tuesday?
at Ipswich next Tuesday afternoon over 431.
I tell you what,
Next
Al,
True
Tuesday.
Luck and Paved in Gold.
guys, I'll
The dogs.
I'll get the odds here from Jace from Pearson's Automotive
And
and
we'll stick
Railway
our house
Terrace,
I'm going to sell my house.
And we will put it up on Facebook.
Yeah.
So you can get on the dogs if you want. But these guys,
Well,
they're screaming. So there you go.
Just
Glennie.
before we say good night,
Good night.
I'm going to be very serious.
While you're looking, I just wanted to throw in that Red Zell and Happy
Clapper
are back in at Randwick this week. I know you said not going to bet on them because it's too wet, but two of the older horses out there.
They are, and
they're doing well.
All the good horses are coming back. So we're just trying to. At the moment, we're doing okay, me and Jeffy, but we're just sort of sitting there at the moment. We're trying to get over those
Sitting there.
couple of hundred marks, but
That's the end of Cleve's tips.
that is the end of Cleve's.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and today it's time for Cleve's Tips.
This is a little bit like Days of Our Lives, but I do mean this. Yesterday
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
was my beautiful wife's Leah.
I'm going to put my glasses on so you can't see me crying.
Bring the music in. It was our 32nd wedding anniversary. I pinched myself. I wonder how did I get so lucky?
Oh.
I've won the lottery.
Are you reading this?
Yeah, because I wrote it. No, don't spoil it when she said yes.
Yeah.
So I won the lottery when she said yes.
Yeah. I'm not going to
Leah,
cry.
we are going to celebrate this long weekend, long and hard. And I look forward to the future years.
Who's long and hard?
I look forward to look forward to our future years ahead of us. There you go. And here she comes. Here's the lovely lady.
Oh my God!
Here's
This
lovely
is a
lady.
teary
How good's
moment.
this?
This is a teary moment here in the froth.
Here she is.
32
Yeah.
years and come on, guys! Bloody hell!
Look.
I'm glad they're getting the room.
You've seen it here first on the Friday
There you
Frothy.
go.
32 years of
Don't you feel jealous, guys out there? How lucky am I?
well done, guys.
Someone that's actually put up with me for 32 years. Actually, Jeff, you've only had to put up with me for 10, haven't you? So
I'll be 14 of it.
14, is it?
It's way too long. Congratulations, guys! Happy anniversary! Hope you have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hopefully next week we've got Darren Barnforth.
Oh, Darren Barnforth, the rower. I was going to say rower, but he's a rower.
And let me tell you,
Extraordinary.
and just I just want to throw this
From
on
the
top.
Lindisfarne Club.
I just want to throw, I want to throw this on top, Glennie, because not only has this guy been an Australian champion, a world champion, an Olympic champion, a Commonwealth champion,
I played a bit of footy too.
he works on an oil rig out in
Australia.
WA, and he's coming
He's
down
coming
to
out of Australia, yeah.
And it's just going to be interesting to talk to him about someone who works on an oil rig. Let me tell you. So,
Well, exactly.
isn't it amazing? A guy who excels on water is working
He's
on
excelling
water.
on water. He's excelled everywhere.
So hopefully, guys, join us next week. I'll update that on Facebook. Hello to everyone. Thanks for everyone for joining us, and Rob, the captain, and Ray up there in the Gold Coast, guys. Hope you're well.
Thank you. Yes, I miss you guys. All the best up there.
Yes. Have a great weekend, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I'm Jeff. This is Glenn. We're the Friday Frothy. We'll see you next week.
Guys, off my views. You're listening to the Friday Frothy. What a fantastic show.